Welcome to Model Horse Tack School. My name is Carrie, and today we're going to finish putting together the dressage saddle. Okay, now we're going to put on our stirrup bars. Now you're going to want to glue up these, either cut them off or glue up those tree strips. And really not necessary for anything else. But you want to make sure that you have two, I'm using 1.25 inch. There we go. 1.25 inch pins. These are straight pins with a flat head. Reopen your hole all the way through, so get it on a board and cut and go ahead and push all the way through. And then you go ahead and put your pin in. This is on the second tooth of my pliers. Do a 90 degree. See, that's at 90 degree. Pull that all the way through, and then we make the stirrup bar by right where this indent is. We're going to see the end of it before it rises up again. Right at that point, we're going to bend it, and then just a little bit further, maybe about 1/4 inch, bend it in the opposite direction. So it kind of looks like that. Looks like lightning. And try to kind of get them flat. And then you want this part right here to bend in. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up all my hard work here so I can tuck the end of the pin in there and glue it down. Sorry, I took care of these flaps. And you guys didn't get to see it, but okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Push that in 90 degrees. That looks like 90. Pull it through. So that pin head is laying flat like that. Flip it around right about where that is. We're going to bend it up, and then about 1/4 inch away we bend it down. And this time that actually worked really well. It's pretty common for one side to always work better than the other. Don't know why. I don't know. It might be a right brain, left brain thing. Okay, so we're going to tuck it in that leather there. Oh. And then we're going to glue it. Pull that so that it's right there. See? Right there, bends up so it's not too far under the seat. I'll go ahead and clamp that. All right. Okay, now I accidentally cut this too soon. So what we're waiting for, go ahead and go anyways. Now we're going to tuck the tree arms in here, and I want to glue this down flush with that. And then the same thing for this side. Having that little piece in the middle helps keep it symmetrical. If it breaks or gets cut, it's alright because I usually cut it after I get this part done anyways. Alright. And then the next thing would be to go ahead and glue that down. All right, fold this in half so you get dead center. And then we can put glue right where that aluminum is. I put a good daub there. And the rounded part is towards the back. Go ahead and put that in. Push it down real well. And then we can take this gullet thing, this gullet piece. We better do it pretty soon because that's not staying put like it's supposed to. So go ahead and hold that in place. And we want to be right at the front, as symmetrical as possible. And then we can take these pieces and we're just going to lay them right on that piping, these pieces right here. And we're just going to lay it right along the piping, just like that. It's being nasty. Behave. All right, now we're going to take our large piping piece and find center. We're just going to start with like the inch in the middle, about a ½ inch on either side of that middle that I just thumb pressed. You see the thumb press is still there. So go ahead and push that right in. If you can, bring it around just a little bit. Man, what is wrong with my throat today? Okay, just like that. And then we'll go ahead and put glue all the way along, and we're going to work it right around that edge. right on the edge. And it should end curved upwards so you don't actually see the end. Just like that. So don't let it stick out down here. You want to push it up in a curve like that. Other side. Be careful, you're dealing with suede right there, so gotta be careful. There we go. That's good. All right, so back side here. More often than not, you end up right here on this turn with a place that needs a dart. It usually happens on both sides. This one's not as pronounced, it's just a little one. But we'll go ahead and, if that happens, flatten them and then cut away the dart. And then, so you use the toothless to flatten that dart. Then you use your scissors to cut off the dart extra. And then you use the smoother to get rid of any bulk there. Okay. Now, the last pieces of suede, we're just going to go ahead and cover this whole thing from there to there. That should have been flattened. It didn't flatten, so I'm going to glue it flat. So I've had seen a lot of tradespeople say that if you don't see glue gush out, you didn't use enough glue. I use enough glue. It could be a problem. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. So that goes flat. Beautiful. Ah, it is really taking shape. All right. Last step in the final assembly. We're just going to put some glue right along the center line here. You're going to match the roundness here and then go and match forward so it does push out a little bit. All right, so I'm going to hold that there, and this should basically be flush. I don't think I've ever used these. For dressage saddle before. You could leave the glue there. I just don't like extra glue bobbles if I don't need them. and let that set up a little bit before I do the next one. So it's a good time to just go ahead and clean my tool. All right. Now we'll probably have to do some refining on this glue job. We'll see afterwards. Sometimes you do. Okay, so see how I'm trying to match this outside edge? And yet I'm trying to match the front edge as well. That's why I might have to, you know, clamp that so it's in the right place. Oh, that'll work. I love these clips now that I have them. I can't believe I didn't have them before. Okay, and then we're going to kind of push this back. Like that. Yeah, we're going to definitely have to do something about that tail right there. Let's see. Take some of that. Put it on that tail. And then see. We can push it down. Like that. So I should be able to take these two off. Just let it sit like that. I'm going to leave it like that for a while and let the glue set up, and then we'll come back to it and see what it looks like. Okay, enough time should have passed by now. Oh, lovely. Okay, so this is where I might go around and see if I need to do some light re-gluing of things. Like right in here. I'd probably glue a little bit in there. And check the other side because it probably needs it there too. Okay, so go ahead and let that dry too. Should we pull a little of that excess off of there? And then I'll be back to do still have to do the girth and the stirrup leathers. So thank you for spending time with me today. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends about this awesome channel, and you have yourself a really good day.